What's up, my gems, and welcome back to Cars for Hire. So, my gems, I keep picking up on the energy of someone trying to break down your walls in a way, like trying to get back to you. I'm hearing get back. You don't know me like that. So, this is the thing. It feels like these people, this person, they knew you in a past life. And by past life, I mean this life, but back in the day, in the past. You feel what I'm saying? It just doesn't feel like they know you now. They don't know who you are now. They don't know who you've become now, okay? And they're not trying to hear that. They're trying to get their boo back, their friend back, their family member back. Okay. Yeah. If y'all hear my friend, if y'all hear my cat try to break in the door, that's his fault. I tried to let him in, okay? And that's the energy. I came, he was scratching before. I tried to let him in, and he looked at me like, "Oh, you're home. Yes. Yes, this is where I be. What the hell do you want?" Okay. So that's the energy, man. I don't know. That could be very significant, all right? Someone could have just lost something, and by this I mean like a good thing. Like you could have lost some weight, you could have lost the heavy burden of something, okay? It feels like a burden of sorts, all right? Before we get started, y'all know we gotta pray before we eat. Lord, I thank you in advance. As for clarity, protection, as well as progression and connection. I ask for my gratitude and ask for my angels and guides protect me and mine on this vibe. Amen. I remembered it this time. You also could be cutting yourself some slack or giving yourself some grace, okay? I just realized like Sunday or Monday, I was like, I did two zodiac readings for everybody this month. So a little breaky break. Not really, but yeah, kind of. Okay. So yeah. Let's see. Get back, get back. Somebody could also be calling you crazy, all right? Because ludicrous, crazy, all right? Just one is fine. Ancient memory, baby. What they knew before, it ain't you no more. They better get with the program. I'm a newbie. Anubis? Anubis could be significant. Okay. Foresight, yeah. Oh, girl, put your tatas up. This is a thing. Somebody could have some I'm not about to say that. Green, all right? Oh, somebody, okay, so at one point in time, you could have been green, okay? You could have been deemed as naive, as someone easily taken advantage of, all right? But you learned from your mistakes. You learned your lessons, and now you're waiting for your blessings, and it's not in these people, okay? It's not in this person, all right? Number three, so you are very much so supported, all right? The sun, I've been seeing the sun for quite some time. I've been seeing the sun for the past couple of days. Not just the sun, obviously, but depictions of the sun, all right? Yeah, you could have a son, okay? At one point in time, you could have been very transparent about what it is that you wanted from people, how it was that you were, and they might not have believed you, okay? So you just kind of gave up in a way. Gave up trying to prove yourself, all right? Working 9 to 5. Hercules could be significant. The muses. Oh, I love them. The muses. Okay, so yeah, definitely your ancestors. All right, I hear you, Lord. I hear you. Okay. So I'm gonna use my ancestor deck today. What's the situation? It's not gonna be a long reading, all right? It is kind of nighttime, all right? Something about you being in the dark about a situation or about people's truest intentions for you, all right? It feels like you've learned your lesson. Somebody could also be painting karma situation. Their karma is the sun. Their karma is the fact that they will no longer have access to you. Access, aid, deny, aid. If you know, you know. All right. What's my collector's energy? What is their energy, please and thank you? Oh, we get dosed, aligned, and fine as wine. I like that. Que otras? Love spell. Fuck. Shit. This is the thing. You being by yourself, you being to yourself, you finding peace just sitting at home with a glass of wine. Okay, somebody could be drinking wine, all right? It feels like that is the type of love that you should have been giving yourself, all right? But it's also very enticing to others. It's like, God dang, what you do by yourself? You got to be entertained if you are entertained by yourself. And the thing is, yes, you are. Not only that, you don't need chaos anymore. Because earlier, my deck was like spewed. For some reason, my cat now likes to be on this table, okay? But I kept seeing chaos upside down. So you are no longer involved in the drama. You are no longer engaging. Okay. Disengage, repeat, disengage. Somebody could be watching The Incredibles or could like that movie. All right. Karmic masculum, a pendulum could be significant. Okay, a pendulum could be significant. Either you used to be, either people considered you wishy-washy or they were considered wishy-washy, all right? One minute they loved you, the next minute they was cold as ice. Interesting. That's crazy, okay? I was saying in other news, rich girl, you're feeling rich by yourself, even if you aren't financially so, all right? But this is also my outcome position, all right? So you could be definitely working on your money. That's why I was hearing 9 to 5. That's crazy. Commitment. You committed to the money on. At the very least, you're committed to yourself. You're committed to bettering yourself, okay? You could be committed to bettering your health, all right? Because I did say something about losing weight or something like that. Not saying that everybody needs to lose weight, okay? That could have just been a goal of yours, all right? If you want to gain weight, baby, the booty's looking nice. Okay, fellas, them arms is looking right, okay? I'm in such a giddy mood. Enamored, all right? And the people can't stop looking at you. They're like, God dang it. Either they can't stop looking at you or they can't stop reminiscing about you. It's like, remember when so and so? Yeah, yeah, that was funny. Remember when so and so did? Yeah, yeah, that was nice of him or her. Yeah, that's what's going on. High honor, yeah, very much so respected. Look at this. I couldn't help it. High honor, achievement, message. You could be receiving messages from this person or these people, okay? Then we got divine feminine, all right? Hard work, labor, and efforts, baby. Tell them, look, if you do it, if you can do it, you probably should, all right? And then we got Ice Queen right on top of Enamored again, okay? So the fact that you are so detached in your own little world, baby, that shit's attractive. And they can't deny it. Did y'all peep the number 3? Because I didn't. Number 3, Shrek. Number 3, somebody could have discarded you or they could have had you in a lineup. You could have been a part of a roster, okay? They could have chosen the wrong person or something about a mission could be significant, okay? You could have been a task. It's also giving me like a bet, a part of a bet could be significant. It's giving like, I bet you can't pull that or I bet you I can. That's crazy. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. And I just saw the sun again. All right. So for those of you who don't know, this is my ancestor deck, okay? And when I got the energy of muses, that's a signal for me, okay? Yeah. Muses, all right? Someone could be from Louisiana, all right? Or specifically Baton Rouge or NOLA, okay? I'm also seeing Tennessee. All right. Somebody could be from the South, okay? Birds of a feather flock together and they don't look familiar to you. Okay, now back in the day, you probably did do whatever that I just heard finesse. Okay, you guys could have been on finesse missions, put that where it goes. All right. Okay, all right. Yeah, karma. What is this karma for my collective? The situation. Working 9 to 5. This person could also be working 9 to 5 or working hard trying to get your attention now. Yeah. Now that you're kept to yourself, four of wands at the bottom, or 4 of coins, I'm sorry. 4 of wands is significant. A house or relationship could be very significant. 5 of cups. Their karma is the guilt that they have. Their karma is the fact that they have to grieve you, grieve the situation. At one point in time, you could have been the one grieving the fact that nobody took you seriously, okay, or took responsibility for their actions or accountability, okay. Someone could have definitely been gaslighting, especially with him. He got some really nice eyes. Somebody could have like some honey colored, kind of lightish eyes, all right, and it's just like, fine. You could have been giving in a lot, all right, giving into assisting, all right. Yeah, there's something significant about diamonds, okay? This drop kind of looks like a diamond to me. Someone's name could be Diamond, okay? This kind of reminds me of a diamond, all right? A Rubik's Cube could be significant. Did I say somebody's name could be Diamond? You could have also been a diamond in the rough. You could definitely be focused on your money because at one point in time you could have been rejected because of your lack of money or your aesthetic could have been shunned in some way, shape, or form. Okay. I don't know why I'm kind of picking up on like college energy, all right? This could have been back in the day and people trying to come back and play, or even like middle school and high school. People could be messaging you from back in the day. This could be old friends or people that flipped on you, or guys or ladies that never gave you a chance. And I was like, you looking better. Can I get to know the new you? And you like, what? No. I remember when somebody got pants in school. Strength, Leo. Ooh. You are no longer paying any attention to them. Need I say it? The sun again, okay? Clarify this sun energy before because I don't want to miss it. Oh, rich girl. 2 plus 1 is gay. 3. Yeah. Yeah. You could be on your like 7 ring shit. Like you ain't even focused on the relationship. You focused on the girls. The lovers. Okay, so you could have had a lover that was a Leo, all right? Or possibly a Gemini. The Chariot, Cancer. Interesting. Something about the summer months could be significant. Somebody's name could be Summer, but it just feels like the summer months. So this could be like people trying to reconnect with you throughout the entirety of this summer, all right? Because we are in August, okay? Working 9 to 5, and you must get a living. 9 of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Yeah, at one point in time, this person was exactly what you wanted. They were exactly who you wanted, but they didn't want you. So at one point in time, you was like, okay, cool, fuck it, peace. The Devil and the Ace of Cups and the 8 of Wands. Now that you are overly loving on yourself, it feels like nobody can come and cross your boundaries, okay? Nobody can overstep with you. In fact, you may get a little mad dog on them if they do, because the first time is enough. It feels like now the first time is enough. You don't need, this ain't baseball. You don't need 3 offenses, all right? It feels like the first time is enough, and either you cut them off or you cuss them out. Yeah. You could have really depleted yourself when it came to pouring into these people or this person, all right? Because this lotus at the bottom, no mud, no lotus, but look how few flowers or how few petals this one has, okay? This flower has. And it feels like this is the old you, this is the new you, all right? And it's given like if I knew what I knew then, if I knew what I know now, then I would have behaved, I would have treated myself better, okay? Especially with that Ace of Cups at the bottom. Yeah, they weren't expecting this. Karma, three of, I almost said 3 of Matters, 3 of Pentacles, okay? And the High Priestess. And at this point, you're so far down the rabbit hole of what is mental, spiritual, physical health that you're like, of course you want me now that I look better. Of course you want me now that I'm not paying your funk ass no attention. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, I want me too now. What is that song by Megan Trainor? Something about I forget what it's saying, but I'm seeing like my imagery of when I would hear the song, her looking in the mirror and stuff like that. Yeah. It's like I would want my ass too at this point in time. Clarify this 3 of Materials. What they want. The Magician and the 3 of Inspiration, they need you for something in order to push forward, okay? So this is giving me like you have the connections that they need, whether this is networking, whether this is the key to whatever it is that they're learning right now is given, oh, so and so studies this, so and so works at this job, so and so has a plug or something like that, and now they're like, dang, I need you now. So they might be trying to come and cuddle up to you, okay? Now that they know that you are in a place where where they can benefit from you, okay? You are in an advantageous position right now. Heavy on a position. Something about work is very significant. Whether it's working on yourself or working, okay? Page of Inspiration. Yeah, so this may be a little message, a little cute little flirtatious message, okay? Yeah, that's what this is feeling like. Remember when we were no, I don't remember that. Now what? I just felt like my dad. Okay. Chakras. Dang, can I get it out? Seven of materials. You've invested in yourself. You could have invested in like cosmetic surgery, okay? Yeah, cause with this one, her boobs, her boobs were speaking to me. So you could have gotten like a boob job or filler or something like that, or Botox or something like that. And it's just feeling like you've invested in whatever it took in order to make you feel more uplifted, more elevated, okay? Yeah. Working 9 to 5, living justice. And it's only right that now, after all the time, after all the energy and effort that you poured into these other people, now it's time for you, boo. It's only right. It's only right. Something about Libra season could be significant, okay? Like I said, we're in August, September, the end of Virgo to October could be significant. Halloween could be significant. I was picking that up in my morning message, okay? And yeah, a and and an air sign could be significant, okay? Or someone was really trying to manipulate you mentally. Somebody could be trying to do that right now. Psychological warfare could be significant. The tower. Look at where the lightning is striking. The tower. Somebody's trying to either try to downplay you to you, or you could be hearing gossip about it, but you know deep down that it's only because, yeah, they messaged me last Thursday and I blocked them, whether it was verbally or, physically blocking them. All right. This is a change that you needed, though. Filtration system, something about you filtering out all the negativity that they brought into your life. Okay. So this could have been, okay. Thank you, Lord. So this could be indicative of you having lingering consequences when it comes to dealing with this person, whether it was, I love children, but sometimes, the fact that you still have to be in connection with a person due to a child can be a consequence, or a loan or a charge, or a case or something like that could be very significant. Yeah. You could have taken a really deep tumble or a really steep tumble when it comes to dealing with this person, okay? And it took you hitting rock bottom and being by yourself, looking around and realizing, I'm the only one in this mother, in order for you to be like, okay, better that when I come out and not nobody say shit to me. It's given like, say somebody spent the night in jail and you come outside like, ain't nobody come for me? Okay, bet. Put them glasses on. That'll be the last time they see you. Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody could have fed you lies or fed you like a story, like a sob story or something like that. All right. Kind of made you feel for them until they put you in the same position that they put other people that could have left them behind. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Yeah, the emperor and the nine of materials. You being by yourself, having to rely on yourself really puts you in a place of self-empowerment. All right. Yeah. This could have even been you being home stuck without a car, or stuck with the children all day, or stuck just dealing with something without someone else's help. All right. Someone who kind of assisted in putting you in that position, or an accessory. Okay, you could have been an accessory to something. You could have witnessed something or something like that. Um, your ancestors could be putting you in like a witness protection program. All right, karmic masculine, please. Thank you for materials. Interesting. Oh, they money funny. Oh, interesting. They could also be harboring something or trying to hang something over your head, okay? Something as far as leg room could be significant. Leverage, okay? Thank you. Knight of materials, yeah. They feel like if they plant the seeds, and again with this flower, something about roses could be significant. This person could be coming in bringing you roses, all right? But your intuition, I'm going to speak right. I promise you, it's just late. Your intuition is firing. You see that black cat? Okay. And I spoke about my cat, so that's significant. If you have a cat, then your cat could be a little more zesty lately. All right. They could also have the zoomies a little either later in the nighttime. All right. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay. You could wonder like what or who is playing with you, cat? What the hell is you looking up at? Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Cats are spiritual protectors, all right? You could notice that your cat may be behaving a little weird. They could be a little more needy, all right? They could be sleeping in different positions, all right? In places that aren't as normal. And this horse has a rose in, okay. So you could have been the scapegoat in some capacity. And now with this rose on this black horse, okay, this outsider, it feels like someone could be kind of seeing the beauty in who and what it is that you are, okay? What it is that you bring to the table, metaphorically speaking. Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands at the bottom. This is feeling like this person definitely took advantage of when you didn't know any better, to protect yourself, to protect your heart, to protect your kindness, okay? To protect your resources, all right? Yeah, and now they're viewing this as a delayed opportunity. Someone took for granted your vulnerability with them. That's what this is. Yeah. Okay. Six of Wands and the Ten of Voices. And now you're leveling up, baby. You're looking good. Something about honey could be significant, or just the color gold. Somebody could like gold jewelry, all right? It's looking as if they can't look away from you. You know what I'm saying? So you could be in social media, you could be on a stage of sorts. Ballerina could be significant, or a dancer could be significant. Somebody could participate in like pole dancing, like in the studio, or the heel dancing. I don't know what that's really called, but you know when the ladies get dressed and they put the heels on and they be doing their goddamn thing, their goddamn diggity. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, Queen of Emotions. This is you, okay? Or a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio could be significant. But it feels like you really opened up to the possibilities of what would it be like if I took all of this loving energy and pointed it towards myself, all right? That's what this is feeling like. That's why they don't know you like that. Because towards them, you're not this person anymore. You're an ice queen. You're a queen of swords, all right? So before, you could have been moving with your heart on your sleeve. Someone could have called you a crybaby. You could be hypersensitive, all right, when it comes to your emotions and others. You could be very empathetic, all right? Someone took advantage of that. So now you know, actually, I'm gonna put this sword up and tell me the truth, or you can't get no closer, baby. That's what it's feeling like. Ten of Swords, because you betrayed me. You thought I wouldn't remember? You thought I didn't see that? Um, um. Rich girl for my outcome, please and thank you. Somebody can have a mole right here or right here, put it where it goes. So, with that being said, spiritually speaking, you could be a very powerful speaker. Something that you said could have come into fruition, all right? Or when people get you there, baby, all the tables being flipped over and you ain't got to touch them. All the tables. The tables have turned. Absolutely. The tables have turned. Oh, baby, where the money at? You got the money? They know. They smell it on you. You know how people say some people smell fear, or animals smell fear on you? Okay, I think that's pretty much a joke. But it feels like they can smell like, you smell that? That's money. Who got the, Shorty got the money? Oh, you got to get back in good with her. You got to get back in good with him. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like I'm talking to my divine feminines though. Considering divine feminines came out and the karmic masculine out here looking ugly, stank, breast stank. Ace of Swords. I don't know if this is about the divine feminine or about somebody breath stinking, okay? Someone could have started stinking to you. And that's a spiritual indicator, okay? When someone who once smelled good to you, they start stinking, especially when it comes from their mouth or from their body, okay? I know for a fact I've experienced this twice, where I'm talking to males, okay, or to a male, and their breath smells like spoiled milk. First off, you drink milk. Second off, you didn't brush your teeth afterwards, or scrape that tongue, sir. There's also something significant about smelling like I think they say rotten eggs or onions. That could be a spiritual indicator when it comes to like demonic energies around you, okay, or maybe even around this person, all right? Yeah. And so you've wisened up with this wild hour here. Look, put it where it goes, okay? Something. Oh, you could have been a little wild back in the day, baby. Look, no judgments, okay? we, uh, no judgments. Have your fun while you're young, okay? Something about a reptilian could be significant because the way I just did my eyes, it was a little scary, okay? Something about a reptilian could be significant or a reptile could be significant. Y'all know what I'm talking about if you know what I'm talking about, all right? Somebody shapeshift. Somebody shapeshift, okay? You could have really seen like a ugly part of a person and you couldn't overlook it at all. Could have had you rocking back and forth in a dog, Lord. Or maybe that's what they wanted, okay? Pour myself a cup of ambition. Yeah, because of the choice that you made, we got the 10 of materials and the 10 of cups out here. You know how special that is, okay? Because you could either, oh, you also got the 10 of voices. So you ended like 3 cycles. This could have been back to back, okay? This could have been a 3-year cycle, all right? But you really had to let go of some things in order for to allow this 10 of materials and this 10 of cups to come in. 10 of cups speaks about emotional fulfillment. So like I said, you're at peace, all right? 2 of wands, all because of the things that you decided to let go of and the things that you decided to chase. Oh, that's beautiful. Somebody's name could be Chase. 2 of materials, okay? You brought this into fruition. You manifested, child. Who taught you how to do that? Oh. Wow. You see how nicely this things worked out better for you than you anticipated. Because I was just about to say, you see how nicely just this just panned out, okay? 4 of voices after deciding to heal. You could have really nurtured yourself after this. God dang, my son lazy as hell tonight. Okay. Somebody could have become a lazy lover or a lazy friend, all right? Expecting you to put in all of the work only so they could reap the benefits, all right? Benefits being schmecks, benefits being shrouded or covered in your energy, all right? 8 of wands, yeah. 8 of wands to the 2. This person is coming in kind of fast because they want to lay their burdens at your feet as if you they got dang on savior. Yeah. 8 of voices, the sun, look, the sun and the someone's gonna come in and tell you that now they realize why it's given like I couldn't love you because I couldn't love myself. Hey, that's I digress, like I said. Now they want to match your energy because you see how I turned that upside down? I didn't mean to. Now they want to match the energy that you were in towards them back in the day. Now I want to be your king of cups after you being my queen of cups. But baby, that done dried up. I done took that cup and poured it in my bath water. I feel that. Okay. I'm gonna do 2 things. 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 I'm gonna read Rosemary for show. Somebody's name could be Rose. Oh, Rose. Rose, how you doing? Because it says Rosemary. And I've been talking about roses, flowers. Somebody now sees the beauty in all that you were trying to bring into their life. And I still don't think that they really value it. I think that they just see that you could have one up them in one way, shape, or form. And it doesn't feel like you were doing it to show off. It feels like you were doing it because you didn't want to feel like that anymore. And that is commendable. There's no need for revenge. God got that. Please take over, Lord. Take over. It ain't over. All right. Precious time. The fairy of time wants you to experience every moment fully and to make the most of your precious time. Be mindful not to waste others' time either. Okay, so if they come back and you feeling a little frisky or playful, don't play with this person time because you're only going to be wasting even more of your time. You feel what I'm saying? Flourish. Love it. The lotus flower. Did I put the lovers back? I put the lovers back. Shit. Yikes on bikes. The lotus flower fairy tells you to learn from experience, and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of others. Yeah. So, like I said before, they possibly assumed that you wouldn't be able to get out of the rut that they put you in, okay? Or get out of the turmoil within your mind that they put you in, okay? But it feels like the choice was always to move forward. It just wasn't always to tell them when you were going to move forward. Interesting. Okay. Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise. And there's only two clouds here. So there's really like your skin could be clearing up, okay? Because if your skin was breaking out at one point in time, you could have realized via by possibly going to a dermatologist or just excluding certain toxicities within your life. You could have realized that the less stress that you had to endure, the more your skin started clearing up. You could have started drinking more water or whatever, put it where it goes. Book, the good book. Yeah, somebody's name could be Rose and or Mary. That plant, obviously, Dominique. I was gonna say that plant could be significant. Obviously, Dominique. Okay. Remembrance, ancient memory, multidimensional sight, recollection, commitment. Are you shitting me? Commitment, number 3. Focused. Ooh, I didn't notice. Starseed. You realize that you got bigger fish to fry. You think I'm about to be playing around with you in your lust-filled cesspool? I said zest. Somebody could use that soap. Cesspool? Okay, somebody could have had a really dirty house. He was like, I'm gonna stick beside him. Never mind. All right. Ruled by both Mercury, the planet of the mind, and the sun, the planet representative of Lord have mercy of our base ego and super ego. So it feels like you could have changed or redirected how you spoke to this person, how you interacted with them, how you communicated with them. Okay, it could have went from a lot to none at all. It could have went from very loving and devoted and nurturing energy to what the do you want? I like that change. I like that a lot. Okay. Rosemary embodies this holy connection, the mind of the ego to the superego, the mind. This card signifies past feelings and emotions are resurfacing from deep within. You may find yourself remembering and accessing ancestral memory that resides within your DNA. Rosemary assists us in healing through multidimensional sight, reminding us to use the power of vision to see beyond the constructs of everyday life. Don't disassociate. They broke it up ugly. I can read, I promise. Don't disassociate or get consumed by the veil that broadcasts emotional imbalance. Call upon Rosemary as a guiding light to see beyond the veil of confusion and stay committed to the version that moves you. So, these people, this person may come back to you pleading their case. Hit the hammer on them things, all right? I love y'all so much. I hope this helped. If you'd like a personal, go ahead, check the description box below. I almost at the reading box. Okay, something about websites could be significant, all right? And as always, stay fly, aim high, all right?